I was thinking the other day, and it was brought more to my attention today after this morning's attack. When I was in Iceland, there was this black girl, really cool, knowledgeable. You tell she came from a good family, both parents, and her superior was an E5, and he put her in charge because she showed a lot of promise. And then she just flipped out, screaming, angry, yelling. It was really, really strange.
Knowing the other one. The other one that is outside where they
It didn't make any sense. I mean, I walked in and I'm just watching. I'm like, what's going on? But now, with a new knowledge of how McRaven would use the SEALs and then Bontrager would go into the rooms, what they do is they lock up your back and they then use a subliminal messaging and then just drive you insane while you're sleeping. You don't know what's going on, except you just know that something's off and you're freaking out, not knowing why. They screwed this chick, this woman, this young black woman, and they've been doing it to probably all African Americans who show promise, and black folks especially, or people who are not white, who are not predisposed to being white nationalists. So with that, today I've been, like I said this morning, they did this neat little trick where, in order to hide their smell, their scent, they put in, because I was at an Airbnb, and this is the second Airbnb they've done this to, this smell of dog urine. And this morning, they locked up my back. And this is important because about 3 or 4 days ago, they hadn't. And I hadn't been saying anything. I was quite nicely being my normal, quiet self. This is a proof to me they use these attacks, especially with the cluster B personality, pokes and pokes and pokes until you explode to create reactive abuse. They've just turned this into a science. And they're doing the same thing with the entire country. Poking and poking and poking until finally something snaps. ICE is designed to poke and poke and poke until people fully snap. And then this regime, this fascist regime, can finally declare the martial law they've been so seeking. And they need to stop me before, so they can do it. Because if I complete my task, it shuts down everything they're doing. We live in dangerous times and the world is falling apart. I suggest if you're watching this video around January, I think it's the 9th or 10th, 2026, you check the Pentagon pizza index, and apparently something big is about to happen. They didn't rename it to the Department of War without a reason. I find it ironic a draft dodger is going to be responsible for the deaths of so many Americans if he's not stopped.